What's up, guys? This is Ice, and this is going to be a commentary. This is actually, I'm playing Pudge, but I'm not going to be looking at my character very much. I might go to my lane a couple times, but this Shadow Fiend that I played with was amazingly good. He was godlike for pretty much the whole game, and I think he went mid. So I'm going to talk about Shadow Fiend. Also, I'm going to talk about why he is no longer in a lot of professional games anymore, and why he used to be. Let me just hide this. Let me get this out of here. Yeah, there we go. In fact, should I just speed this up a little bit until the picks are done? Now, whatever. So on the dire side, which is my side, we have an Ursa, a Shadow Fiend, and a Lion. Lion is actually my friend who's playing with me, and we have a Faceless Void. So Shadow Fiend is a hard carry. Ursa is like just a right clicker. He's probably the easiest character in the game to play. On the other side, we have let's see, Anti-Mage, who is so annoying. Bloodseeker, Huskar, Spirit Breaker, and Pugna. So Bloodseeker, Anti-Mage, Huskar can be pretty annoying heroes to deal with. Then see, what do we have? Shadow Fiend starting off with 3 Ironwood branches and nothing else. So I'm assuming, if he's not going to buy anything else, that he's saving up for a bottle. And if you're a noob and you don't know what a bottle is, basically a bottle can hold runes. So there are the 2 rune spots here, and having a bottle means that you don't just activate the rune and you might not even be able to use it properly. So you bottle it and then use it in like a team fight or whatever. Now I'm going to be playing Pudge, and I'm going to be going for a fast Urn of Shadows. If you don't know what Urn of Shadows is, basically it's 2 gauntlets of strength. Let me just make sure. Yeah, well, anyhow, I know what it is, but it's 2 gauntlets of strength and a Sobi mask, I think it's called, which gives 50% mana regen, and then a recipe. And Urn of Shadows, it gives either 6 strength or 6 damage, and then mana regen, sorry. And every time an enemy hero dies close to you, it gains a charge, which you can use on either yourself to heal, the heal will be cancelled if you take damage from a hero or a tower, or you can use it on an enemy, so they'll take some damage. So my friend Potato here is going to be starting off with typical regen and then a gauntlet of strength. I thought he would have more gold left over, but he should have probably bought an Ironwood branch. Ironwood branch gives +1 to all stats, and obviously I did not block properly because I'm not here. I was probably looking at Shadow Fiend. So Shadow Fiend is laning against a Pugna who has gotten a Null Talisman and a Tango. So Null Talisman is a very good starting item. A lot of people get like 2 Null Talismans just for the stats and sell them later. Or you can build it into a Dagon. Dagon, basically, the active is like a single target nuke. So it can be pretty nice depending on the hero. Pugna just harassing there with some of the spells. Did not cost very much mana at all, and he will reach level 2. So Shadow Fiend, the thing about Shadow Fiend, what makes Shadow Fiend is Shadow Rays, which would be his Q, but it's split into Q, W, and E if you're using those hotkeys. And then what would be his E and W are passives. So his Q, Shadow Rays, the difference is they're all the same thing except at different ranges. So if you get off like a triple Shadow Rays, you do tons of damage. Usually you only get like a double, and it's straight in front of wherever your guy's facing. Now the reason Shadow Fiend hasn't been played a lot in pro games is because he has no escape mechanism and he has no CC. CC meaning crowd control. So for example, yeah, he has Shadow Rays, sorry. He has extra damage. He has minus armor aura, but he doesn't have any CC. He doesn't really have anything that he can get away from anyone. So usually Shadow Fiend generally has to go mid, and he'll just get ganked all the time, and he's really not a viable option in pro games anymore. He used to be, but of course as they figured him out, then but this guy, he was actually I don't know where he's from. He was talking to a teammate, I guess, and he had some weird accent. So he could be semi-pro or something like that. Now over here we have a Huskar and an Anti-Mage laning Ursa and who is that? Faceless Void. So Not the greatest combination of lanes over here. Usually, if you have an anti-mage, you want a support hero who can babysit him through the whole game. Huskar, not really a babysitter, so they could have chosen a better combo. Now, Shadow Fiend just went with his bottle and picked up a regeneration rune. Not 100% sure. So he just used that there. He's going to be regenning everything. And may have gotten into a fight with someone and now putting an invisibility rune in his bottle, so he may go over here and use that, although he's pretty close to the tower, so yeah, he activates the invisibility, and I guess he's going to go for the kill. We might see a triple shadow raise here. Looking for it. He's still in 1, 2, yeah, so he only needed 2 because Pugna was pretty low health. So good play from Shadow Fiend there. Just ganking around the back for Pugna. Pugna should have been more careful when he noticed Shadow Fiend went to get rune, because Pugna did not check for runes, I don't think so. So he didn't know what Shadow Fiend had. Could have been invisibility, could have been double damage, could have been whatever. So that was a kind of Pugna's fault there. And Shadow Fiend gonna be having a good start here with getting some free farm now while Pugna is gone. And if you're wondering what that is, where the animation keeps restarting itself right there, basically he's pressing attack and then stop over and over until he's ready to attack the minion. Now over here we just see Ursa right clicking as usual. Ursa takes pretty much no skill to play. I don't really like him, he's kind of boring. Down here, Bloodseeker and Spirit Breaker laning against me, Pudge, and my friend Lion. So this was a pretty even lane, I think. I don't really remember properly, but nothing really happened down here. We were just kind of hoping for Shadow Fiend to carry the game. I got off some hooks, but nothing too great. Shadow Fiend checking for rune again. It's going to be a haste rune, so he will bottle that up, or I'm not sure what he's doing. Yeah, he is going to bottle that up. For a second there I thought he was going to go back over there and activate it to try and gank Pugna, but Pugna has too much health and a triple raise might not be enough to kill him, because he'd be able to run back to his tower. So Pugna is, I'm not sure if he was auto attacking there, I didn't actually see that. Shadow Fiend picking up boots and a blasting wand here. Now Shadow Fiend just going to miss a raise there, with Pugna getting some damage off, but a pretty even trade. So magic wand, oh, Shadow Fiend uses haste, and it looks like he is going to go for this. If he gets triple raise, no he does not, he only gets a double raise, I think. Yeah, he only got a double raise there, otherwise he, would he have gotten that? I'm not sure if he would have gotten that kill, probably not, might have been close. He does have a magic wand. Let's see what is going on over here. Huskar seems to always be on low HP. He does have his Q, which regenerates a fair amount of HP. Just using that there. Shadow Fiend just pwned Pugna. I did not see that, but he now does have an illusion rune, which, especially on people like Shadow Fiend who have a lot of auto attack power, can be extremely dangerous. If you boil that and you get the enemy in a position where you can just have all your illusions hitting them and they can't run away, it's generally death. And Huskar, I'm not exactly sure what he's doing. He has no more regen now. Anti-Mage just has a Wraith Band. He's waiting for some boots, it looks like. Meanwhile, Ursa and Faceless Void are not pushing. Shadow Fiend has an illusion rune and he is pushing the tower with it, with that auto attacking power I was talking about. So this could go down right now. Pugna is coming up the lane. Looks like Shadow Fiend is going to raise that wave, which is such a good thing about Shadow Fiend. You can just use your raises and just destroy minion waves right away. And Pugna needs to be careful because he doesn't have any backup, and it looks like Shadow Fiend is going to get that. Pugna may have been looking for the deny on the tower, but he did not get it. Shadow Fiend might try for a raise, but nothing really going to happen there. Doing a lot of damage there with his auto attack, 110 I believe. Meanwhile over here we just have Anti-Mage and Huskar kind of being shut down because Huskar can't really do much. He needs to be careful. He keeps running back in and getting all his health down. So yeah, Not a very good play from Huskar there. Anti-Mage doesn't really know what to do. He can't push. He can't go in for last hits as easily because he has no one to back him up, whereas Ursa has a lot of stuff in his stash, and he is not called the Courier. Shadow Fiend gets another kill. Sorry I didn't catch that one either. I will be looking at him more often. Wiping out another wave there. Faceless Void. Not too much action over here from Faceless Void. Ursa is just in the jungle here. I hope he's not going to run back home to pick up all the items in his stash, because there is a flying courier right here. Shadow Fiend might be bottling this invisibility rune. Yep. And probably going to try to gank with that. Me and Lion were trying to push the tower at this point. We gotten tired of laning, and I don't think I was getting very good last hits here. Lion is level 6, I was level 5. So another thing with Pudge, the cooldown on his ultimate is always 30 seconds, no matter what the level is. So Shadow Fiend activated Invisibility Rune. He is going to be going... Where is Shadow Fiend? Ah, there he is. Looking to catch Pugna there. Pugna is trying to gank. Not going to be very good at all. And Shadow Fiend ends that with a raise. Pretty easy stuff. And now Anti-Mage is going to be pretty scared, although he does have his blink, so he's pretty survivable. And that was very careless of Anti-Mage there. He could have blinked away. Anyhow, as I was saying, Pudge, his ultimate, the cooldown is always 30 seconds, so what you want to do is hook, rot, and ult immediately after you hook them. That combo, you can repeat it pretty much. It's just that the rot can wear down your health. So I was waiting for my ult to come up before I would start like harassing this lane here. And Lion also has his ult, which does a lot of damage. Level 1 is 500. And we're just getting some items up here. Looks like I do have an Urn of Shadows and a Bracer. Bracer, a very good early game item. Gives some pretty good base stats as well as 6 strength, and I am a strength hero, so that is good for me. And let us see what's going on here. Nothing much. Shadow Fiend back in his lane. He's going to be farming that. He has a fair amount of money, and he does have Boots of Travel. So Boots of Travel moves to a nearby, a friendly unit, I believe. Let me check here. Yeah, an allied non-hero unit or structure. So that is going to be really good for ganking. I'm assuming that's what he wants to use it for, or just going back home if he wants. Huskar is obviously a noob, and he was trying to harass there. Faceless Void, not going to be able to get the kill. Pugna's still harassing here. Pugna's a pretty nice hero. I really like his ultimate. It is a channel drain. Yeah, and Huskar just healing it up over there. Shadow Fiend does have a haste rune bottled up, and he is traveling over here. Gonna be decimating. I think that was either 1 or 2 raises. I didn't actually see that there, but it looks like he may do yeah, 1 raise and another one there. So Ray's just cleaning up, and then gonna finish with an auto attack, it looks like. Yeah, and then just backing away before he dies. So now Shadow Fiend is well on the way to being super fed. If that hadn't have happened there, possibly could have come back from that. Lion does get a kill there. And now another thing about Lion I should probably talk about, he's a pretty cool hero. I started playing him. Basically, he's so good. He has so much CC. His Q is a stun. You choose a target, or like this could be anywhere on the map or a unit, and anything in the path gets stunned, flung up into the air. Then he has a Hex and Mana Drain. So what a lot of people do is they'll level Mana Drain really fast, and you can Mana Drain the caster creeps because they do have mana. They have 500 mana, and they're Pugna using his ult on me. I'm not sure what the cooldown is on that. The cooldown is 22 seconds. And do I die? Yep. The reason I died there, Bloodseeker places an ability on you where the more distance you travel, the more damage you take. But if I didn't move, then all of his team would have just attacked me. So yeah, as I was saying, Lion can mana drain. Now Shadow Fiend just coming here and just defecating all over these guys, and actually gonna kill Pugna there. I did not expect that. He was pretty far away. And I don't know if he's going to get his kill. 1 more raise maybe, because he is pretty fed. Level 8 versus level 13. He does have a It looks like a regeneration rune bottle there. Yeah, he doesn't get the kill. Almost forces Bloodseeker to retreat. Spiritbreaker and Huskar are pushing mid now that Shadow Fiend is gone. Ursa is over here. Not exactly sure what he's doing. Nobody is at top lane right now. And Shadow Fiend, what was he doing? Shadow Fiend killed Anti-Mage. Anti-Mage came bot, obviously tried to do something. And I am down here as Pudge, proing it up. Of course, getting all those kills myself. And over here, yeah, still trying to push mid. Ursa just over here, protecting the tower in case anything happens. He does have Vladimir's Offering and Aegis of the Immortal. Now, Ursa and Skeleton King can solo Roshan level 1. If your team has Ursa and Skeleton King's double W, is a aura of lifesteal, and Ursa being a right clicker, they're just, I don't know, they're ridiculous. He has Aegis of the Immortal. That is so, I don't really want to say OP, but it really does feel kind of overpowered when Ursa has that. Up here we have Faceless Void. I don't even know if he was jungling or what. He is level 7. I am level 7 as well, so I guess that is pretty standard. Meanwhile, Fed Shadow Fiend is level 13, Ursa's level 9. And Shadow Fiend just going to be trying to get some more raises over there, but okay. Huskar making a big mistake there. He could have kept running. I'm not sure if he would have died anyway. But Shadow Fiend using his raise to clean up over there, and he is going to push pretty fast. Me and Lion are trying to kill this tower over here. So he does the stun. Will I grab him? Nope. That was a terrible grab. I didn't think the stun would last as long. I didn't realize he was leveling it actually. I thought he was leveling Mana Drain all the way first and then Hex. But anyhow, I thought the stun wasn't going to last long enough. And right there, I didn't actually think I hooked him because it was just on the very edge. Shadow Fiend, where's Shadow Fiend? He bottled the haste rune. Thought he was gonna try for something there. Anyhow, the hook was on the edge of the range. Shadow Fiend using haste there, so he may be going to gank top. It looks like could happen. Is this Pugna over here? Yeah, this is Pugna, who I may play next because he seems pretty cool and nobody really plays him that much. Shadow Fiend is about to just take his anus hole and widen it with a pair of tongs. Pugna cannot run away, and he gets double raised. So now we have Spirit Breaker in mid. He doesn't know what's going on either because Shadow Fiend is fed to hell and back 3 times, and that is, unless we start feeding, that's pretty much GG. And the thing about Shadow Fiend is you can only shut him down if you have CC, and nobody is doing that. Like, does their team even? Okay, they have Huskar. They have Anti-Mage. No, they can't really shut him down. They don't have heroes to shut him down. So yeah, that's a big problem. Just the whole team set up in the first place. I mean, we got a bunch of CC over here with Lion. Lion alone can change a team fight. If you hex their carry, and then you can stun their entire team because it can be AoE, and then yeah, that can change an entire team fight. Pudge, he has a suppression ult, really low cooldown, and he's fairly survivable. So. And then we have a Shadow Fiend who just deals damage all day, Ursa is just a right clicker, so yeah, our team composition just like on a whole, I think is superior to what they've chosen. Unless of course Shadow Fiend was getting ganked, but which he wasn't. And Lion is just over here harassing, which is another great thing about Lion. If you go for the build where you level Mana Drain really fast, is you can just hex and stun in your lane just as harassing all the time because you can Mana Drain the range creep just all the time. And that is Pugna's Nether Ward. Lion just gonna kill that. Shadow Fiend does have an invincibility ward and he's about to tear open these guys' body holes, probably. Yeah, this guy is about to be defecated on. I don't know how Shadow Fiend stole that kill from me. That was not very nice. And it looks like he's going to just destroy this guy. Pugna trying to lifesteal him at the tower, which was a problem. Lion, although trying to take turret fire, which is very good. I don't know if he did that on purpose, but did take it away from Shadow Fiend, who now gets another kill. And he is godlike. Now I am just trolling around here, being generally helpful, as usual. And we could get this tower kill right now. Mid is still. I don't know what these clowns are doing. I really don't. I could try to tell you, but I would not be able to tell you what those clowns are doing mid. They're not contributing at all. Ursa is mid. They can't really push him under the tower. We're about to get this kill, and hopefully I will steal it. Nope, Lion gets it. if this were a pro game, Shadow Fiend should have gotten that kill. Usually what you'll see is if a support or just any hero generally is about to get a kill and the hard carry is nearby, if possible they'll just leave it so the hard carry gets the kill so they can have more XP and gold, obviously, to carry even more. So you have people like Spectre, who's maybe the hardest carry in the game. You just want them to get all the kills, like you don't want to steal at all. That is really bad. Shadow Fiend might come in here and widen this guy's anus hole. Yeah, it looks like he's going to do that with one. Okay, I'm not sure what just happened there. He could have raised him easily. He raised him once, but he is going to get the kill. Yep. And it looks like this tower is going to go down. Shadow Fiend is going to raise that wave, is he? No. Meanwhile, bot Pugna, don't know what he's doing. I don't know what Lion is doing either. We do have an Ursa in here. Just trying to push that turret. And over here, face this void. He started to push the lane now because he realizes that we're taking down turrets and we need to hit this. Ursa, no, does not get the last hit. If your entire wave is at a turret and you're about to kill it, don't just keep auto attacking it, please. Try to get the last hit. Now, Shadow Demon is getting, I'm not sure what he's building. Yasha and Aura Club. I don't play carries generally, and I don't really like strength heroes that much. Except Pudge. I really like Pudge. I'm not sure what he's building there, but he does have Boots of Travel, which is, I don't know, I wouldn't get that, but then again, I don't play these kind of guys. It must be really good for ganking, and he's going to use his illusion rune to defecate all over this tower. Now these illusions doing like so much, they're just illusions and they're doing a fair amount of damage. So, and Shadow Fiend just going to raise that wave. So good for pushing. Face this void. He's level 9, he doesn't have ult yet. Now, again, I don't know anything about face this void, but his ultimate is really good. I don't know if there's some reason he's skipping it, but his ult is really good. Now Huskar is trying to push this back, but if, that's not going to do anything because Shadow Fiend is just going to... Okay, he got silenced there, but that's alright. He might just come in here and just open these men's anuses, as he's been doing for the whole game. And that is Shadow Fiend's ult. That actually made my computer lag. That was how epic it was, because Shadow Fiend, yes, this is it. He steals a soul from the unit he kills, and so he gains like souls, right? And his ultimate releases, I don't know if it's half or like all of them. Anyhow, he releases the souls that he's taken in his ult. So the more units you've killed, the more souls you have. And that was a ridiculous ult from Shadow Fiend. That was super amounts of souls, because he's just been like defecating all over these men for the whole game. Now of course I'm hard carrying the game from mid lane over here, deep behind enemy lines. Meanwhile my team is over here, taking the easy way, just pushing the barracks, you know. It looks like Ursa could die. He does have Aegis of the Immortal, so it doesn't really matter. He should be running away. Oh wow. And he almost gets the kill on Huskar because he's overpowered. And he's about to raise from the dead. I don't know if these guys even realized or if they just ran away because they didn't want to fight Ursa again. Either way, I just killed Bloodseeker. Yeah, he was running away, and I hooked him. Now, I don't know what I'm doing. I could hook... Oh yeah, I remember I wanted to hook that guy and steal the kill, but I wasn't able to do that, so that's unfortunate. Shadow Fiend, is he jungling? Nope, he is coming down here to push the lane. He wants to kill the tower. This is the thing you want to do. When you have an advantage, like it is 5 to 29, so I mean, like these guys, like their anus holes look like the Grand Canyon at this point in time, at this juncture. So you don't, if it was possible for them to lose the advantage, I don't think it is, but you don't want to lose that if you started getting ganked a lot somehow. But you just want to get as much gold as possible, so you just continue on carrying. Shadow Fiend does have Black King Bar. The active is Magic Immunity for like, I don't know if it's 10 seconds. But the reason why this is so good on Shadow Fiend is because Shadow Fiend's ult, you have to basically you have to channel for like I don't know if it's like 2 seconds before it activates. And you can just get stunned and they'll cancel your ult. So by having Black King Bar, you can ult like without even caring about anything. Now Shadow Fiend wants to be careful because he has pushed the tower. That's pretty good. 60-second cooldown on Boots of Travel looks like. He's over here. He just wants to keep pushing. He doesn't want to get ganked. Doesn't want to stay in one place for too long. Of course, I have a haste rune, which I really needed, and I'm coming over here, obviously to do some damage to these men, to these base. And I might rot this entire wave. That would be a bad idea. Yeah, because there are two guys over here. I mean, I could die now. Yeah, it looks like I might die, but that's okay. Because I try to deny myself here by rotting, but Huskar decided to be a queer because he likes to jump on men. That's what his ult does. And that's sorry. What I was doing there is taking one for the team, because by distracting attention from the other lanes, Shadow Fiend can then push, which was my intention, of course. So now look at this minion here. It has almost no health. They could have denied that, but they didn't. So they're obviously not great players. Not saying they're bad, but now it looks like Potato is going for a Scythe of Vice. Scythe of Vice turns the activate, turns them into a creep, like a little critter, like a sheep or a pig or a frog or whatever. And he already has a Hex, so that is ridiculous. If you have like an enemy carry and you just use Scythe of Vice and then chain it with that, that is so good. So if he does finish Scythe of Vice, which he probably won't. How much more is it? Let me see. Scythe of Vice. There's a search bar right here. I don't know if you noticed that. Whoops. And Ursa just defecating on Roshan. Yeah, so Mystic Staff and Void Stone. I highly doubt he's going to finish this, or he might just finish it at the end. He could. Mana draining Roshan again. So usually if you're like harassing a lane as Lion, you drop your Q and then you'll just drain a minion, whatever, everything's all good. And Faceless Void is over here attacking the Ancients, who are magic immune, or like partially magic immune. And Lion, I don't know what he's looking for. He was probably checking for Rune. And Shadow Fiend just destroyed a wave. He is level 19. All of our team have our ults up. So, by the way, you can see that if you look under the icons, there's a little green triangle. If it's green, it means you have your ult. If it's not there, it means you don't have it. I think, or I could be completely wrong. I'm just assuming that's what it is. And Huskar has Amulet of Morrigan. I don't know what that is, so I'm going to go and check that out right now. Okay, I don't really care, so anyhow. Shadow Fiend has a Blink Dagger now. Now another reason this is good on Shadow Fiend is because in combination with this ult, you basically use your Black King Bark, so you have magic immunity, then you blink into the middle of those guys, and then you ult. And like I don't have a word to describe the amount of ownage that will occur, because Shadow Fiend will be so farmed at this point that it doesn't matter. There are some things which go through the magic immunity of Black King Bar, like some ultimates. I don't remember what right now, but I do know that Lion is getting owned and he is not using his Hex. He should use his Hex. No, he doesn't want to. I don't even know what he just hexed. He probably hexed a minion. And he just ulted this guy here. So not too great play from Lion there, but that was the first time he played Lion. In fact, that might have been the first day he played Dota 2. He did play League of Legends a lot, but yeah, he's actually pretty good for. It was either his first or second day on Dota, so. But yeah, and now I'm trying to get a hook here, but this guy knows. Like he knows I'm gonna hook him. Like he knows I'm just gonna like throw my scrotum at him and wrap it around and just pull him to me and chop him up. So that's why he's not coming over here. And also he's pretty scared of Ursa, because Ursa is such a I don't know, he's overpowered, man. Regeneration rune over here. Using Boots of Travel. Where did he go? Over here. He does have ult. He's using Illusion rune. Tower is going to be defecated on. And the barracks might fall right now. Looking for a raise from Shadow Fiend. There's the AoE stun from Lion. Now I come in here like a hero, of course contributing by pulling Shadow Fiend all the way back. Just being too good there, and Shadow Fiend just raising from, like he doesn't even care, he just goes in their base and raises on their face. Like he just raises all over their face. And then ults like a boss. And just to troll them, he walked in there with like no health and then blinked back out. So I do have Earn, and I'm going to earn him, I believe, because Earn restores HP. Anyway, he does have a regeneration rune, so does whatever. I should be earning him though. Like I don't know why I wasn't doing that. Because if he died, we might lose. Well, I doubt it, but I was probably being greedy and I just wanted to like get a bunch of kills. And at this point, I just wanted to like hook someone and kill them. So, did I ult? If I die, that would be really embarrassing. Huskar does get mana drained. That goes down so fast, man. And looks like Lion is gonna die. Yeah. But at this point, we're just trolling around. Like, we don't even care anymore because what is this guy? Let me look at Ursa. He could attack them and kill all of them right now, probably. He's level 18. What are these guys? Level 11. Okay, now I don't even know what I'm doing, man. We have Faceless Void taking turret hits like a boss. Not waiting for the minion wave to come and absorb it. No, he's too good for that. He just has to sacrifice himself at the tower. Shadow Fiend, I don't even know. I thought this guy went home, man. He's just blinking over here, using Black King Bar so he does not take any CC, and he's gonna walk away from that tower. That looks pretty cool, with the Black King Bar effect. I should be earning him now. Yeah, he was probably walking around because he wanted it. If you get hit by a turret or an enemy hero, it does end. I probably try and hook this guy right here. Yeah. Do I ult him? Yeah. And Shadow Fiend steals the kill again, but that is a good thing because he is the super carry on our team. It looks like he is going back home for not sure what. I don't know what he was buying. He has 68. He has 7,000. Sorry. Now I'm killing these barracks here with Ursa. At this point in time, we just have so many creeps up in this joint, so there's not much they can do now. These guys are scared to come out and face us directly because they probably think that Shadow Fiend will just jump out of their anus holes again and destroy them. Yeah, we have mega creeps, so it's pretty much GG. Ursa has Aegis of the Immortal again. He does have Lincoln Sphere. Every 20 seconds it blocks a spell. Well, not all spells, some go through it. Like Spiritbreaker knows. He knows he can't do anything. Shadow Fiend is coming in here again, so they, like, at this point these guys, they're preparing their anus holes. Like, they're no longer like even hoping that nothing's gonna happen, because they just know that their anus holes are gonna get reopened to new heights, to new radii, sorry. Shadow Fiend is just like standing on the edge here because he knows, like, are you kidding me? I don't think you just saw that. And he's just leaving his illusion there. Yeah, just letting that die. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. And oh my god, he has Divine Rapier. 300 damage from the... Like, this is basically... Like, when you see that item, like, you know your anus hole is about to get opened. So, if you die, it does drop. But this guy, like, can he die? But he doesn't care. Like, he doesn't care if he dies. And that's Faceless Void's ult. Pretty nice. It's... Everything in there just gets frozen, man. And the head drops on Lion, so... And that is gonna be it for this commentary, guys, on that Shadow Fiend. Let's look at this score, okay, because I don't think you understand. 28-0-4, okay? He has 4 assists, 28 kills, okay. That's gonna be all for this cast, guys. Comment or send me a message if you want me to play any particular hero or whatever. So, thanks for watching, guys.